Sheila Shaver, your resident compliance nerd. Now listen, I know I have pretty well established that I think compliance consulting is hocus pocus, bullshit, unhelpful, not really doing anything for you. But the reality is, some of you are using consultants because you're bootstrapping, you're in startup mode, and something is better than nothing. So I'm not gonna throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm gonna tell you what you should be asking your compliance consultant. So first and foremost, you wanna get to know your compliance consultant. You wanna know what their industry experience is, where they've worked, what kinds of firms they've worked with. Are they familiar with your business structure? Is there anything they're unfamiliar with, or just areas perhaps they're not as well versed in? You wanna ask them, hey, where do you get your training? Where do you go for continuing education? How do you keep up with new regulations? How do you keep up with guidance issued? How do you know what to implement from what's out there? You want to understand if they're educating themselves, if they're keeping up with the new rules that are coming out. You want to know if they're aware of all the technology out there. What are the options available to a firm like yours? So if you go to them and ask, hey, I need an archiving tool, will they be able to tell you? Hey, I need a tool to allow me to capture my social media. I need a financial planning software. I want to launch a robo-advisor and I need an online platform. Do you know anybody? Do you know someone? You want to know that your consultant is someone who constantly networks and learns what's new in the industry, looking at the different technology available to you to help you and your firm, because that's what they're here to do, right? They're here to help you. So they should be keeping up with what's out there in terms of technology and tools that are available. And hell, if you're interested in instituting some sort of artificial intelligence in your business. So maybe you want to add some AI in your business. Do they know what artificial intelligence is? Do they? You want to ask what they know about alternatives. Do they know about alternatives? Are you doing alternatives? Are you considering alternatives in your business? Then you want someone who knows a little something about alternatives. Do they know what's included under the umbrella of alternatives? Do they know about conservation easements, oil and gas deals, REITs, real estate? Do they know about valuation of products where there's no readily available market value? Do they know about these things so they can help educate and inform you? These are incredibly important questions to ask your consultant. And there are other questions you should be asking. How long have you been at this firm? Do you like it? Do you intend on staying? What do you think are the pros and cons of this firm? What do you think this firm does really well? What do you think it could do better? You want to evaluate that the consultant you pick is the right one. The consultant you pick is going to be helpful, knowledgeable, skilled. It's someone who keeps up with regulatory changes. It's someone who keeps up with all of the frickin' technology that is out there, all of the artificial intelligence. I mean, they're gonna take over the world, but until they do, you want your consultant to know, because they're trying to help you. And I say that purposefully, they're trying to help you. Some actually help, some try. So make sure you're picking the one that actually helps. And well, if you start asking these questions and you realize none of them actually do any of those things, like keep up with trends, keep up with regulation, read the litigation releases, read the rule guidance. If you figure out that none of them go to industry conferences, don't do any sort of continuing education, they don't actually know about you or your business, they just started, they really don't intend to stay long because there's a ton of bureaucracy, they were brought on as part of an acquisition, they're not sure if they're going to stay. That is not the consultant to go with. You need stability. you need a partner. You need someone who's going to invest in you and help you grow your business, because after all, that is the whole damn point. Once you realize, like I did, that there's a better solution, then you give us a call. 770-462-2118.